a lot of times I look at people and see their reaction post-race and kind of use that as a gauge to understand how they swim. It felt like you had a good swim tonight, but you were kind of stoic in the post-race reaction. So what were some of the emotions tonight?
I think I was definitely pretty happy about the swim. I mean, even if I don't really show it, but I think it's more so just seeing where I am in the season right now. Kind of in training in December. That's the fastest I've ever been in season, and so pretty close to my best time. And so I was pretty happy with it. But I think there's some things I can improve and some things that are going to be better when I get more rest and everything like that. So. It was pretty good swim though.
Did you get some rest for this?
Yeah, we had a little bit. We kind of had our mid-season and then came back and then we lifted on Monday and then kind of had a couple of days of like relax. So trying to feel pretty fresh, but there's still a lot more coming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're tan, first of all. Dude, what's the training environment like? Especially, being here in Greensboro, the last time that Florida brought a contingent here was trials in April, and they won all the freestyle events. Yeah. And you obviously went there for development and as a freestyle specialist. Yeah. So what's that been like?
It's been awesome. I mean, every day I'm training with some of the best in the world and people that want to be the best in the world. And so I think it's a really special environment to, be training with every single day. And, that's kind of the expectation now. That's the bar that's been set, winning all the freestyle events. And so that's kind of the goal every day in practice is, knowing that everybody wants to be the best. And that's a really, really fun environment.
Who gets their hand on the wall the most often in your training group?
I think Alfonso. He's a really good trainer. He's a great racer. He does some pretty beast things in practice. And so he's probably the most frequent.
What's the sickest thing you've seen him do?
I don't know. I think it's just every day, like consistency. Yeah. So I think there's not really one specific thing, but every day he's always there and he's always doing a really good job. And so he's definitely gonna have a big swim once we get a lot of rest.
Yeah, coming off the NCs you had last year with illness, right? And what does this do for kind of your goals going forward? You had like a huge long course year and then the short course season, and now in a new environment with off to a really great start with a new program. So what does this do for kind of your mindset?
I think it's a lot of confidence building right now. These kind of in-season swims, being like kind of close to my best times, kind of like I was at mid-season. I was pretty close to my best times on very little rest, and so I think it's really promising and really confidence building for me, especially as we head into this next trials in these next 2 years. So I think it's mostly just about building that confidence back and getting to where I can feel confident in my race plan and just execute well.
As somebody who is one of the best in the world at this event, I had this conversation with a coach tonight about what happens first. Somebody goes 3:59 in the 4 IM or somebody goes 3:39 in the 400 free. What do you think happens first?
I'm gonna go with 4 free. I think there's a lot of good guys in the 400, and everyone wants to see that record broken, and I know there's people all over the world that are getting kind of closer, and that's obviously the goal for all of us in the U.S. trying to get back to that competition stage on the fighting for medals and fighting for that world record as well. 4 AM, I mean, obviously you got some guys that could do it, but I think a lot of people in the 4 free are gonna come close to that.
Why do you think people tend to race the 4 free more than swim it for a time? Like, you're a standout example of somebody who did it alone for a time, but it seems like people get in a heat and they race each other instead of just racing the clock.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, from when I did that at trials and kind of was focused on racing, I think that was pretty much just focusing on getting top 2, because that's how you can make a team, right. And so normally that will come with the time as well. But in that case, it wasn't. But I think for me, I'm gonna try to do kind of more what I did in the 2 free today. I kind of try to just go for it, and then trust my training on the back half. And so I think I'm gonna try to switch that over to my 400 as well, and try to go out the first 200 a little bit faster, and then trust my training, because the training is there. And so I think that's something I'm gonna try to do moving forward.
Well, you're on the right track, man. Good job. Yeah, fun watching you swim.
Thank you.